我说那桑巴拉是作用了公墓，他们这些的了就。
各位法友，大家晚上好。
Good evening to all of you. Good evening to all. Tashidele. Tashidele person so it's like a auspicious greeting and perfect. Chinese 吉祥圆满。
那他这两个所以说，当现在我做些专业嘛，都要嘛的，那当我做我说搞rambo个，讲个rambo现在，他那是做些什么的？他那是做就做他加班的，个吧帮着这个了，你讲那个过呢？我讲那个过的是，我嘛多样人。
本来我们今天的课是上午跟下午各一堂课，但是因为上午有接见尊者的这个行程的，所以我们的课程就调动了，就调到晚上。那8点到9点中间，我们要讲授奢摩他的教授。
So then actually the teachings that we are having here, originally it was scheduled this morning, but this morning, something came up which was very fortunate because we want to, attend the pujas. So then we could not hold our teachings this morning. So now we are going to continue our teachings, for this morning. It's calm, abiding meditation.
好的呢，他上我做起呢，像上上了上我做中国人不去单纯的，呢他像人工个地基啦呢，开始偏弱了，好的技能多呢，多呢，他当我真正我们做了做到，下上电机的嘛比他高了哇。
本来想说，要明天上午再上奢摩他的课程好了。但是明天上午有这个尊者的长寿法会，大家都要去参加。那午后呢，好像还有些人要离开这里了，所以我们就想说，那就今天晚上吧，8点到9点中间呢，利用1个小时来完成这个奢摩他的教授。
So then what I said, he thought maybe we can do tomorrow morning, but tomorrow morning there is a long life prayer for His Holiness. And then tomorrow afternoon, some people are leaving tomorrow afternoon. So that's when Moche said he thinks it's better to continue to finish our teaching in this evening.
어디 몰라 다다 감직돼서요래 카말라가 살짝 직바때 카말란 로설단에 디스틴 카레가 로고가 나와지라 다때서 샤말란 로아가 람닉 카시요래 감사는 로아지 다 아니 소가 잠수만에 저거는 로아가 람닉 카시요래 옛날 된 로아라 당보 리관선비 냠는 그 공황직 토고요래 대답이 냠는 그 공황직 톰나 어떠니 가와니 송나요 샴발라양 조타야지 같은 이 송고요래세 되니 당 노르나 감발라 대화라는 뭔가서 아니 지 디진 콜로 그 원로 망나 냠는 그런 바 어떤지 지금 냠는 그런 바당 스점 여고 지가 사와지나 냠는 그 지도도 톰나는 샴발라 티알라니 몰람 냠나리 하워치요래세
但是我们下午的课当中呢，最后一个章节还没有讲完呢。最后一个章节主要是如何前往其往生香巴拉刹土的方式。那要怎么去香巴拉这个部分呢？有2条路了，有陆路也有海路，但是它是有条件的先透过修行的方式成就持名的这个果位的话，那就可以抵达香巴拉的刹土之中了。因此其条件就是说要先好好的修持10轮的法门，以及要有10轮的口传灌顶等等。更重要的是要守护着境界，这一些条件具备的情况之下发起这个清净的愿力，发祈愿的话，那就有机会 很容易抵达香巴拉刹土。
So then before we start this common pattern or whatever, then we did not finish the first teaching that's about Shambhala. And when we talk about Shambhala, it seems the story of Shambhala consists of 6 sessions. It seems that one session is left for us. Okay, then we talk about Shambhala, there are we can say the map or like guidebooks to get to Shambhala. Then it says that there are 2 ways to get to Shambhala. One is by land, one is by sea. Okay, so then this is like a map or like a guide. Okay, but then in order to get there, the precondition is we have to be in what we call the pure lineage. We call it the lineage holders. Then the second possibility is to although we're not able to get there, but we can reborn next life in Shambhala. Then the precondition to reborn in Shambhala is we have to follow the practice of Kalachakra, and we have to practice, okay? And not only sure, then when we say practice, we have to abide in the commitments. We have to follow exact step by step. If we do it, then we can take a rebirth in the land of Shambhala.
No, then the Chine, Tanas, Hasanga subject part, that's why, and Tipargona, Jisumaso, Shana Karela, and Lamik, what the name of your
好，以上我们这次讲授关于香巴拉的这个法门的时候，我们把它分为6小章节来讲解了。以上就是针对6小章节呢，我们就做了一个简略的介绍。那如果想要进一步了解、广泛的了解的话，那以后有机会我们就再去搭配着其他相关的经跟论来进一步讲授及了解即可。
So then in these are the 6 sessions about the story of Shambhala we'll be talking about. It's just briefly, we talk just briefly, okay? If we want to know the detail, then there is also, of course, a lot of information, the detailed information, which we can do in the future.
Oh, the name, Takarsan Shamigama, Chayagam, Shayagam, Shoteni, Madrovian, Takarsana, Parsendin Samso, and San Kurum, Dola, Sametos, Atane, Tajani, Gabat, and the Sona, and it's Sem, Aniba Tomni, Sem Kandondo to Saxington Jopapa Pala, Hotel, and San Komoiga, Nejiga. Kangayo Mare Sandro, Otin Samde Pasa, Toyo Samso, Tani come the doctor Koi Nipasna, Ote Pase, Reva.
好，接下来呢，我们就接续昨天的课，继续讲解关于奢摩他的教授。那昨天的进度到了第9住行的阶段，也就是说，圆满第9住行的时候，其实呢，定力就已经非常的提升了。可以随己所欲的安住于所缘境，无论是1天1夜都可以了，就可以很容易的随己所欲的安住于所缘境。昨天应该是讲到这里的，那接下来呢，我们就开始讲解五过的部分。
So then now we come to the teachings of calm abiding meditation. Then we're talking about the 9 states of calm abiding meditation. And yesterday we said that if we reach the 9, we call this state of, like a pliancy, that means flexible. At that time, both our body and mind become flexible, very flexible. We call the pliancy. Flexible. So then when we reach this 9th or complete the 9th stage, then there's no problem, no matter how long we meditate, days or nights, okay? That's what we talked yesterday. Now we're going to talk about the 5 faults, like a 5 problems that we face. We can say 5 obstacles that we face when we meditate on calm abiding meditation.
Oh, the name, Nipa Tamara, Koran, Nordi, Chichini, Shagim, Tambo, Nipa, Tambo, Tamasu, Sim, Tambo, Yonga, Purchasing Kante, 那来了的也是当包的来了，你把那个当包的来了的。
我们依序介绍五种的过失，其实它就是奢摩他的这个障碍第一个是懈怠。
So then when we talk about the five faults or five obstacles for us to concentrate our mind, okay, come up with meditation, then the first of the five is laziness. Laziness is one obstacle that prevents us to concentrate.
好的呢，你把这当个些把下像那个比当个些把的就么你把的。
第二过叫做忘失教授，就是忘失观修奢摩他的教授的意思。
Then the second obstacle is forgetting instruction and how the teaching instructions.
好的呢，什么的相关你的，呢像你讲比高了，像我查了当古巴查了中呢，我的念的东西你把什么的。
第三过叫做沉调，沉调的沉指的是昏沉，调指的是调举，昏沉跟调举各分为粗细两种，这也是观修奢摩他的障碍。
So then the third is like a twofold, that is a dullness and wildness. That means too excited or too dull. And this also sometimes translated as agitation and also sluggish.
好的呢，但一把是吧的，那么些把是，那么些把了嘛，像那个把些南多了说，像那的了那么些把，我的是吧的。
第四过叫做不作行，也就是说，纵使产生妄念，但是没有任何的动作的意思了，这个叫做不作行，也是一种过患。
So then the next is called not to apply antidotes. Okay, that means when we meditate, when we feel there is obstacle, then we are supposed to apply an antidote to solve it. Then while we know that there is obstacle, we don't apply these instructions, antidote. This is a problem or obstacle.
哦，但呢，新加坡的那些，那当年玩多多，那些的人呐，那生小人呢，好些那地方，好些生下去的那地方高了，那的生下去家个那些种了，我这样你把的话，我的家呢，就是说，新加坡的那些。
第五过叫做作行，也就是说，当奢摩他很顺利。禅定很顺利的时候，要在那边做一些观察跟改造，那也是一种禅修的一个障碍及过患。
The fifth of antidotes. Because sometimes when we meditate, then our meditation is going very well. It can be the state of peace. And also go as it is. If we do extra checking, extra analyzing, and try to apply antidote, it is a problem or obstacle. And this is the fifth obstacle or problem.
我这里他的多那的那的啦，你把那拉个中山的，上面什么事情你把是把拉瓦是去查呢？你把送过来哇，我的那的是。
以上五者称为五过，是因为它会带来禅修及专注一境的障碍。
So this five is called Tibetan Nibbana. That means like five faults. So anyway, the five no good. Okay. So why these five no good on five faults? Because they cause obstacle for us to to concentrate. To do body. So these are the five obstacles or five forces.
我等你第二把那的，第三刚刚啦没把钱啊，我说钱第送给我嘞，当然第三不是给我什么你他我觉得第三不是给我嘞， 我等你这三个人啦，我对那个刚刚了，我把这个话就送给了。
接下来呢，9助性的部分呢，分为4组，然后再进一步分析以上5过会影响哪一助行。
So then, this when we say these 5 obstacles that when they occur, then for this the 9 stages of meditation are divided into 4 groups. Okay, 4 groups. Then the 5 forces are respectively causing problem to these 9 stages in terms of the 4 sessions.
我这里他你把当波来了当，你把我当我些当我们把了一了吧，我带你的，带你个肯定是个当波了，不是这个的，这种叫。
第1跟第2分别是懈怠及忘失教授会障碍第1组。
So then, this first 2, okay, that's laziness and forgetting instruction, cause problem for to achieve the first stage.
我等你把三八的想过你的，想过你个那个你把了，不是这个的。
再是昏沉跟调取，昏沉跟调取会障碍第2组或第2阶段的定力。
Sorry, it's not the first stage, okay, the first moment, and what you said, first moment, because the 4 stage, the 9 stages are divided into 4 moments, okay, 4 moments. So then the first 2, cause problem for the first moment. Then, the second, that obstacle, that forgetting instruction, and also dullness and agitation, wildness. This cause problem for the second moment. So 9 stages are divided into 4 moments, okay, 4 periods.
我等你打你把是吧？对吧？你把是咱们是比那个三八，我对了吧？是这个类似。
第4个是不作行哈，不作行会障碍第3阶段或第3组的助行。
So then the third one, not to apply antidote, that is, cause of obstacle for the third moment.
我这里那些的所谓那些的所谓的日巴，你看日巴了吧？就是的。
再来是作行其力的第1个力是鼓励的力，第2是能力的力。作行与力会影响第4阶段的助行。
So then, apply antidote. That means to make an extra effort is also called make extra effort, causing an obstacle or problem for the 4th moment.
我这但你把这pongo过来，这大约你看说个你把这心里我这那么pongo过来是。
要了解以上的这些心都是属于一种过失，都是一个障碍。之后应该要依止相应的这一个对治力来去对治它，断除它。
So these are the 5 forces of obstacles should be recognized and should be gave up.
他这里公益人保的那都是这等吧子，送给我的公益人保这那都是这。
为了断除以上5过，在修摩他的教授里面，另外讲到了8断行。
So now, in order to solve these 5 faults, or there are 8 antidotes. That means 8 methods to solve these 5 problems.
当我 对，等你得了你把当，一当这个你都我们讲的是，就是那等的把我的大体年部get的吧。
所谓的八段行呢分别是信相信的信，欲求的欲，勤勤奋的勤，清安再加上正念正知作行之思跟平和之舌等8种。
So then this eight are the first is effort. Okay. Then there is the aspiration.
당보도 니당 되네 니바당 되네 이제당 지요 니라와 나도 묵바제파 마이테 묵바마제파 아니 샹굿 샹와다 곧바 똑바 샹군이 샹원도 시바와 대봉어 ndop셰파 아니 지비카라 심 섹시타니 피카라 제스날 톤데파
So this is page okay, the first is to then very concentrate, make effort, and the second is aspiration. Then there's then to recognize the dullness and also agitation, and then also not to apply extra antidote, and then also let it be as it is. Then means when our mind is in a state of calm and clarity, we should not do extra things.
모든에 다 년보 그 소대 안에 다양 다다가 이제 송배월에 다들 다빠지 아무데 다빠
好，重新讲一遍刚刚是有先解释到这个对治的方法啦。对治的方法就是说产生妄念的时候要对治，没有妄念的时候不应该做行等等的。接下来才提到能够断除以上过患的这个对治力也就是主要讲的是8段行的部分，其中第一个是信。
Okay, so now what is repeating again? Okay, the first one is faith. Okay, that means aspiration, faith.
어들에 다 담보 담발라가 전이 그 저발라 판윤 가상라 이때는 이것도 탐전 중에 젬바 어때시와 다이 집한테 답발에 앞에 전화대래.
So then here when we say faith, okay.
所谓信指的是相信奢摩他的功德利益，就像昨天所说的，奢摩他可以带来世间及出世间的种种的利益。首先对奢摩他的功德产生信心的意思。
So then here when we talk about the faith here, the first one is the faith. Okay, as we talked yesterday, that means we are determined that there is the possibility to achieve the state of karma by the meditation. That means we have faith in karma by the meditation, faith in the result of karma by the meditation. So this one, the first one, faith. Second,
第二个叫做欲求的意思。
The second is aspiration. Here is motivation. Okay, this translation here called which is in Dumba, it should be aspiration. The third one is effort.
第三是勤勤奋精进的意思。
somebody
The third one is effort.
第四叫做清安。
And the fourth is called an extremely trend, like a pliancy.
我等你对这个刚刚人不这个了嘛，他等你把那个那个雷罗个人不这个，对这对公那，那雷罗的没把这个。
So this
四法可以断除五过当中的第一个，也就是懈怠。
So this four, okay, this four is one set, and this is the antidote for one fault, one problem, that's laziness. So these four are the antidote for laziness, the first of the five faults.
我等你到年波哈是俺爸的，年波俺爸的占吧，修行到占吧的那个占吧。
接下来是第五段行，叫做正念。
So the now comes the fifth, okay? The fifth is called mindfulness. Mindfulness.
我对占吧这个刚刚年波这个了，那么把这边年波这个的，你慢慢去把这个的话，你这边年波。
正念可对治忘失教唆的过患。
So this mindfulness is the antidote for forgetting instructions.
我等你到年波这把的，年波这把的修行的。
好，第六段行叫做正知。
So then the sixth is the mental alertness. Be very alert.
对，刚刚年波这个了，那想good个年波，想话到 good 八个年波这个。
正知可对治沉掉、昏沉跟掉举的意思。
So this mental alertness is antidote of dullness and wildness.
我等你年波等八的，年波等八的风啊，我们的是八十，我的。
第七段行叫做坐行。
So then the seventh is apply instruction.
他这刚刚年波的了呢，没收里年波的，那么是别年波了，没收里年波哦。
坐行的这一个段行是可对治不坐行的过患。五过当中呢，有一个过患就是不坐行嘛，坐行可对治不坐行的过患。
So this apply instruction as the antidote for the false called not to apply instructions.
我等你到年波加八的，年波加八的，说比当用。
好，第八段行叫做平和之舌，平等舌的舌。
So then the eighth is leave it in balance.
我等你这刚刚年波了，那这还讲收里年波，叫人比较话说讲的年波。
So this is the antidote for apply, like extra instructions checking. So that when it's going very well, we should leave it in the balance. Leave it in balance.
平衡之舌可对治坐行的过患。
转到公道了。
然后这里他这他公给你把那个你年波加这样，第三识的话。
好，以上我们刚刚有介绍到五过嘛，五过是一种手段的，同时呢也讲到了八段行，八段是如何对治五过这一个概念。
So with this, these are the five obstacles and their antidotes. There are 8.
他们那是罗的今年罗马多，提出他们些mambo家个提出用嘛的，他发现国内罗起那，他的利益跟这个有的。
好，各位对这个部分有一个初步的概念即可，因为接下来我们的进行方式也是简短的带过，否则我们没有太多的时间。
So this we just went through briefly. If we go into detail, then we don't have time.
sem ko ni tao ge dan ni ba nga pa wa ane nimbo jet temba tani stop trick and drop kare se jone ta thama de samba stop trick de song be re
好，针对于上述所讲的内容，我们做一个简单的这个总结的话，里面先讲到了九住心了，之后讲到了障碍九住心的5种过患，之后再提到了断除5种过患的8段行了。那之后呢，将会讲到了所谓的6力。
So we, for the calm abiding meditation, we talked about this 9 stages of calm abiding, and we talked the 5 obstacles, so 5 forces, and also the 8 antidotes for the 5 obstacles. Now we come to the 6 strengths or 6 powers.
Modere semni ge stop checking jabayente sa ata tani semoni taw gata stop tila tenne drop kare song bolwa
后有6力的修持，可承办9住心。
So then in the text it says that the calm abiding, the 9 stages of calm abiding should complete it by the 6 powers, or we can also translate as 6 forces. Yeah.
tani stop checking ga tambo de to be stop
6力当中的第一个叫做听闻力。
So the first one is listening. First power of listening.
nga so tu sam gom sam kanang ga tu pa ga to la tere tu pa ge ani jane ga phanyon ta jane ga mo o jane gom sal la so pa tu pa la tin shigre wa o te la tin tu bi stop ka
听闻力当中的这个闻就是闻思修的闻呐，透由听闻，我们可以清楚的了解奢摩他的功德利益、奢摩他的本质以及如何观修奢摩他等等的方式。
So then when you talk about the listening here, we all know that these 3, that listening, contemplation, and meditation. So that this listening is is one of them. Okay, the first one, listening. Then here when we talk about listening, that means we should listen the instruction of calm abiding meditation and also the benefits of calm abiding meditations, etc., etc. So this comes as the first force or first power.
modere da dane to be stop ga karen drop kare la na syani ga ga dang ga tambo jokpa den drop kare ese
透由修持，透由听闻力，可承办9住心当中的第一个叫做内住心。
So then this first force, the first power, then it can help us complete or accomplish the first state of land. State of meditation is called setting.
dane anipa to anipa te sambi stop
第2力叫做思维力。
So then the second is contemplation.
da ti sambi stop la tenni seoni anita anipa agin tun jokpa drop kare ese
后由思维力，可承办续住心。
So then this the second force, it can help us to accomplish the second state. Is called continuous setting and continuously setting.
dane to sambade chambi stop chamba to
第3力叫做正念力。
So then the third one is remembering.
ta chambi stop ga ga drop kare lamna seoni ta samba ane holland ten jokpa drop kare ese te ta nyor jokpa nicha drop kare yaso holland ten jokpa ta nyor jokpa nicha drop kare ese
后由正念力，可承办第3住及第4住心，分别是安住心及静住心。
So then these force can help us accomplish. Then there's one of the stages is called repeated setting. Sometimes it is translated as patch like setting when we put a patch here, repeated setting, and also the closed setting. So these force can help us to accomplish repeated setting and also then a closed setting.
뭐더니 다 스톱 제와테와 또 제와테 휴진기도래.
好，6力当中的第4力叫做正知力。
So then the fourth is mental alertness. Okay, in Tibetan, shijin that means knowing, yeah, knowing.
뭐더니 휴진기도가 간접 거래람나 삼니타 기능거 나르셰당 지신이 잔을 거래세 노라셰다 저셰.
透由正知力，可承办第5跟6住心，分别是调伏心及极静心。
So these force can help us to accomplish these stages called the controlled setting and the pacification. So these are the name of the stages of controlled setting and also then pacify.
뭐더니 다 또 생각하더래 또 생각하 손지기도.
第5力叫做精进力。
So the fifth is called the force or power of effort, enthusiastic effort. Okay.
뭐더니 손지기도 그 간접 거래람나 삼니타 가가난거 녀르제당 이제 식득시다 인상적 거래스.
透由精进力，可承办第7跟8住心，分别是最极静心跟专注一去心。
So then these come as called single pointedness and pre-pliancy.
뭐더니 다 직바데 또 직바 담아내와 또 직바 담아대게 인지피스토인가 인지피스토.
第6力叫做串习力。
Rupi가 robojen rupae.
안다라 단다 중에 산지 인지피스토.
안다라 단다. Accomplish, yes.
어디 간접 거래라나 직바되게 또 직바되게 저니 아니 타고가 그래서 내가 그 명말 줬봐 어디 간접 거래서.
So this goes to completing. Okay, the fourth is completing. Yeah, completing. Then this accomplish the appliance.
透由串习力，可承办第9住心，叫做等持心。
어들에 다더니 스톱트기 세모니타 그때 럭설 때 노르디 직대.
So this.
好，以上是关于透由6力能承办9住心的简略介绍。
So this was a brief introduction about this, how the 6 forces can help us to accomplish the 9 states.
어들에 다더니 공부 니까 송화가 니까 그래라 예식 집지요 그래요 그래서.
好，以上我们有讲到4个阶段或4种阶段。4种阶段当中呢，各有一个作意。
So that we talked about, these 5 moments we talked, and this 5 moments. Each of the 4 moments. Each of the 4 moments has something called mental occurrence. Something occur in the mind.
어들에 아니까 동어들라 어좀 된지 있었던.
So then the first, sorry.
第一阶段的这个作意叫做力力运转作意。
So then the first moment, that what occurs on mind is called a tenseness, like a very very concentrated tense.
好的呢，你个你把了，我下章就把有些这样的。
这个力运转4个字的写法，第一个力是鼓励的力，第二个力是能力的力运转作意第二个作意叫做有间缺运转作意，或许这个间应该念成间才对，间隔的间，中间的间，缺乏的缺，有间缺运转作意。
Recording in progress.
想了。
等于写首歌嘛，送了。
对了，那你搞什么的？
stopped.
什么的呢？那前半部分这个有些这个要的什么？
好，第3阶段的作意叫做无间缺运转作意。
So the third one, the moment continues there, unbroken, like goes on.
好的呢，他你搞什么的？你搞什么的？那身体这边这个有些多是，他有些些的，但是这个这些讲那个做什么吧？是当个你搞些啦有些些，但是sem个你他个像那个sem个当下有那个问题，那有些些的用给我了吧？
第4阶段的作意叫做无功用运转作意。无功用运转作意，我们先了解这个名相即可，因为没有时间一一解释了。主要是这个这4种的作意就是搭配着9住心，当随着这个定义的提升而定义的。
So then the fourth moment is called spontaneous occurring, automatic or spontaneous occurring. Okay, so that then we just say we don't have time. It's just names, outline the moment. So okay, we don't have time to go into detail.
Oltre date tamchate manda osamato tonjibana suta shapiti somyare na jini kalichina tontaya sosogyan shigrela ndega jamnega skorne yakchamambo yorwata sosina tatana su jami gomsul karamba oti nimbo ta tistola sopaga ramba de shina namjake yore tatani kalichini sosoga tusamchine yarjapangorwa。
那么这一次因为时间的关系，我们就没有办法做很详细的讲解，但是要了解以上这些名相也是蛮重要的，从中也可以了解观修奢摩他的一个次第。那至于详细的内容呢，可能就要去阅读相关的这一个经论，以及要多学习，我们才能够慢慢的去了解。
So because of time, we are not able to go into detail. Then of course, then we just say, then we just here outline the names, so we know that we have plant imprint that we know that these 4 or the 9 states existed. Then this can give a guideline to do more to further studies, and also maybe if we want, we can go reach other materials, information, etc.
Oltre dati oni jipsan bochega kungam paga chantan sama dordi paga sartan choklange ore. Dati tambote ra mukpala yang simta se ne jamega mukpa ane mukta kanla ta patela simsasi to ni pate yang jintrat kore je thomal simtat.
好，接下来呢，这尊多罗罗特大师这边呢就讲到 这个串习的一个次第。在观修奢摩他的时候，要有一个所缘境，心安住于所缘境，然后再去持续这个内心的一个定力，一次又一次的去持续。
So now there is, the brief instruction on the karma-guided meditation pages in Dharanatha. And he said that first we should focus our mind on the object and hold single-pointedly and try to continue this state.
어더니 남도 도르치나 바바차스 남도 바바초요나 갑트 그 셔고 쉬신 그 시바시니 어바바차고레사
若发现已经产生妄念的时候，立即依直正知于正念来斩断妄念。
And be cautious with mental alertness to make sure that obstacles such as what we call the mental busyness and conceptual thought occur.
어더니 나면 셔터 저도 전던로나 리파라 subject drum세 나면한테 페나가라도 셔터식 시간 되셔버려 때 나오신 그 남도 시금 손로나나 리파 drum니 어서라 공고래세
如果分别妄念就像铁链一样接二连三的发生的时候，应该要更警策，内心更警策，以断除接二连三所发生的接二连三所产生的分别妄念。
So if this, thought or distractions occur in our mind continuously like a rings of a chin, iron chin, there's rings, chin, then our mind should be tense. That means we should be very concentrated, and the relaxed and tense. In this case, we should be very tense. That means very concentrated.
어더니 공비값을 길라 뇨모와가 심티오나 텔라닌 보팅고레
在观修的过程当中，若产生烦恼，立即对治。
So then, if afflictive emotions arises up, we should immediately apply antidote.
어더니 심 심바다 릭파 시총의 손나는 좋아겠고요.
若内心若内心沮丧或者是没有心理的时候，那就想方设法升起欢喜心，对奢摩他升起欢喜心。
So then sometimes I feel that our mood is very low. That means the state of minds are very low. In English, with a high spirit and low spirit. Okay, it becomes very low spirit. In this case, we should find a method to feel joy, something joyful.
좋아게 발라 동말하네 전에 그 반영도 당연한 공부하고 아니 연타 다소 사모단에 좋아진 것.
为了升起欢喜心，应该要思维观修奢摩他的种种功德。
Of course, then we say found a way to let us feel joy, then we should think about the benefits of karma-guided meditation, good quality, then what kind of I'll get if I practice karma-guided meditation. This can help us to cultivate joy, to raise the state of our mind.
어더니 라시라니 비강라 잡지마체 심 아니 무팔라 세시토니 비강라 아니 잡지마체 파팅업장에 공고를 해서
若内心很顺利的专注于所缘境的时候，不应该从旁加以改造。
So then, if our mind remains in the state very calmly, that means if our meditation is going well, we should not do anything to correct it. And we should not do any extra things. Just let it be there.
Other contribution Pisani Tamcha, Lolen, the Telandiso, Ote Coni, Samni Gila Sopaga, Mupachanta, Sama, Tata Shapa, Ganola, Ane, Lolen, Dindogre, and Richona.
如果能够做到这一点的话，那么观修久住心的这些方法都涵盖在其中。
So then it's if we can do this, okay, the thing we just mentioned that in the last, then everything is like 9 stages of karma piety are included in it.
Other that only Dawsang Yamlin by Shani Gongkan, Shani, Kandashi Mazan Gore, and Shani Nada Langon Gore, Sekasong, Shani Munsamba.
接下来讲的是奢摩他的本质，也就是说，现代的人呢，要怎么认知奢摩他？他这边就开始解释。
So now we're going to talk about the karma piety meditation in modern days. Then what is it, and how to meditate?
Other Shani Elasticita, Number Jopi Kala. He said, Sim Sarton Zenmit Mo Ju Tontiachi.
当专注的时候或安住的时候，会见到内心明空、无执着的状态。
Okay, then the first is when we say meditate or karma piety, then the state of our mind should be 3. Okay, the first one is empty, yeah, and the second is very clear clarity. The third one is nowhere to hold. That means it just empty.
Oh, the Maya Shokshan Yera Mepa but Tekasham Maya Namtoka Mepa, and if Shokshan Yera Mepa, Jindipa, Simgamote, Ga, Janire, so much.
也就是说，内心是明空无执着，无所动摇，亦无偏颇而安住，就是奢摩他。
So okay, I think it should be translated like this: empty and a clarity without like a focal point, without a point of focus, just it. And then the next it says it should be free from any thought, any distraction, and a focal point. Just let it be as it is. So this is karma piety.
Not that Tansan Janita Kanza. Tansan look to Loyante, Nasuli Ton Pachigumi Kavla, Lolena Tepa, Namyangila, Kevayon, Kesam.
这就是现在要观修奢摩他的方法，而且呢，对于一个初学者而言呢，这是应该做的，也能够做到的。
So that it says, this is how we should meditate karma piety now, yeah. And also, this is also a beginner should start.
Oh, then Shimjala Sopim Sanit Rajan Tama Koapsam Yore, Tajunganana, Shimjala Sopim Sanit Samaji Go Yores, Sama Totansan, Ketabum Jonga, Jacombores.
虽然在经典当中有讲到了清安2个字，也就是说，真正的奢摩他是带有清安的一个专注一境之心了，但是对于现代的人而言，要达到清安的状态是难上加难。
So then, of course, he says, the text says, when we talk about the karma piety meditation, the land is called Shinjao. That means extremely trained. Then in the text, there is many quality, like a characteristic that means in this state, we should have that, we should have this. But then nowadays, it is not easy, difficult to have this.
Oh, Lala, 다롱 총야 천돈 지옥서 모용서 다 간석라라 공큰 카시아 양테타의 신경 라소파는 다롱치 용거래서 이나테 하천거 공패 이야기한로와 대들이 하고 말해요.
但对某些人而言呢，会产生类似的清安呢，但是要让它再继续提升是不容易的。
So that maybe some people can get something similar, yeah, so similar, like these qualities. The nine states that the nine, but to have this complete characteristics is difficult.
어디에다 대한사금 도나 정리 그 공통 왜냐면 그 셈적당 니존테 소니 파클라서 파타 아니지 니파 님보다 지파 좀 봐지.
这以上我们所讲解的内容当中，就包含了9住心、5过失、8断行、6力及4作意等相关内容。
So with this, we briefly introduced, the 9 stages of karma by the meditation, and we talked the 5 obstacles, 5 faults, and 8 antidotes, as well as these 6 forces, 6 powers.
다데타비 전에 그 공탕가 소사마 보르디 지시선 말에 다데 접돈 라데 알아서 karma 나시라 안정이 지금
以上呢就为各位已经简略的介绍什么它的观修方式。那接下来呢，我们就利用个5分钟来一起禅修。
With this, now we receive the brief introduction brief instruction on the karma by the meditation. Now we are going to put it into practice. We'll spend 5 minutes to do it.
다네 전에 공비 까라 다나스 리남나 추든 탐나에 호래 다 그와도 이제 좀 라니냠자 아니 가시 tapasa 공이 온던 넘바근 넘바그과 아니 시세 까나자야 묵타탄 진나죠 하나 나세 밤네 탁갔다야 어떠서 걸리나 라코라 리남나 추든 탐나에 호래 다대야 공발라 소파탄 내가 막 쏘나요 샤타랑 그 득탄 되나 그래서
在观修奢摩他简称禅修的时候，生理的坐姿也是蛮重要的。如果可以的话，就是要效仿毗卢遮那的这个坐姿，我们称之为毗卢西法。里面有一些该注意的地方，就是说这个眼睛的部分呢，不是完全的开着，也不是完全的闭下来然后有提到了这个身体的部分要端正，以及肩膀的部分肩膀要挺直，还有这个头呢不要太低，也不要太上扬。另外有提到持臀的部分还有这个双足呢要金刚跏趺坐的这个部分。但如果腿脚不便者，其实它没有强人所难的意味。
Then, of course, when we say do meditation on karma fighting, then we're supposed to observe the posture, then we sit. Now, for the posture, there's one posture called 7 meditation postures of Buddha Virasana, okay? Then there's the 7, then which is a lunette. It means physical, like a ventral postures. The first is our legs. If you can sit, what we call the virtuous posture, then hands should be in meditative posture, then shoulders stretched out, then back straight, and our head, just slightly tilt forward. So then our 2 eyes are landed on the tip of our nose, then our tongue, our tongue is rolled up, so the tip of the tongue is put on the upper palate of the mouth. So these are the meditation posture that we are supposed to observe. But of course, then if you have physical problems, like a leg problems or something, then you can sit, whatever you feel comfortable. But in general, then we are supposed to do this Kamapati meditation with these 7 postures.
Dane tomara long lan sampigo long ranga star long toso yehochi para holo chraga pantuyore sa nanga long holo chana sim tambo chraga pantuyore long ta sim liayo.
首先要排除浊气啊，排除浊气的话，有助于我们的呼吸变得很舒缓。呼吸变得舒缓，它会影响到我们的脉跟心的部分。
So then, then after sitting with the 7 postures, then we're supposed to expel what we call the dead wind 3 times. Okay, this is important because by doing this, you can bring our, the circulation of a wind in a state of a balance. Then this state of balance can make our mind to be in a state of balance because the wind, what we call the energy of wind, is directly connected to our mind. So that is why the first is to do the 3 expelling the dead wind. So 2 hands, okay, a meditative posture.
Tadane semnate sore semganate ni joktandoa muktat mukpas yilchiga tani semjoktan sem konrango ngo sawa tongirang jang sem ngola teni sem sasange ken tongdeya mukpa niyongyor.
更重要的是内心的观要心的所缘可以有2种，一个是缘佛像等所缘境，另外一个是可以缘内心的本质，观内心明空的体性。
So then, the most important here is, then like our mental, like a vital point of the mind, okay? Then because we're going to concentrate, for the concentration, then we should have an object on which we can focus our mind. Then this object can be 2. One is which can choose an object, focus our mind and try to hold it on it calmly and calmly and single-pointedly. The second choice is just to focus on mind itself. I mean, on the nature of the mind, the state of clarity and empty state.
Dane sem tatsak amukten chi gomna ne sanji shukcha tapa ogarkanda yapo satab ke thakala sem jane tela maya wa sem sase wanjo gogyore.
若希望有一个具体的所缘境的话，那就先好好的观想导师释迦牟尼佛再将自己的心专注于佛陀的心间而安住。
So then if you want to choose an object on focus on mind, the best is to find a statue or image of Buddha Shakyamuni, to find a good one, and to use this as the object of our meditation.
Dane sem sartongo ngo ranga sawa tonga ngo te tambur shiparshine tela sem maya wa sartongo shipat samla seksekte enjoya.
如果要专注于内心明空的这个本质的话，那就首先要了解内心明空的本质，在自然安住在其中，无散逸，无动摇。
So then the second is, if we want to choose the state of our mind and to focus on the state of our mind in the state of clarity and empty, then first, of course, we have to learn it, to know what is it. And when we learn it and we know what it is, then we use this as the object of our meditation. Now switch off the light, we start.
好，我们要开始禅修。
expelling. Yeah.
我说他，要是对咱们跟这个是的，你说嘛，我跟着。
好，今天的课我们先到这里搞一个段落好了。
Okay, we stop here. Yeah, that's enough.
好，咱们呢，这那个田老师娘们可能吧，那还讲还有好，长松，那卡上田郎个巴拉，真正，那小。투썸을 보러 아니 투썸 하장 돈나다 마치게도 아니 상마가지 수요라요 그지지
昨天跟今天这2天，大家都非常的认真啊，听闻法义，学习各位的努力，谢谢大家。
So then you're all very good. Yes, today then you've been doing very well. This is what we should do, because what we are doing here is we are listening and we are also contemplating. So thank you. You've been doing very well.
现在那你公巴瓦去公亲巴去用那个那说多少？
看大家这2天的表现，将来应该可以成为一个大修行者。
Then if you continue like this, there is a hope that you will become great meditators.
好的，他呢，他上马拉提起去当了把的改进了吧？他看上来呢，美国个配备去找，引起大家个背后就送提起去，他那人个他才往的，那点让空干的我说配的，那点嘛也别他个就开心多，我上马拉提起去这个叫。
同时也感谢我们的翻译们呢。昨天我们有一个翻译是从美国来的，他是从中文翻成英文，他也翻译的非常的好，以及我们线上中文的翻译台湾了，还有今天现场来帮我们支援翻译英文的翻译以及还有其他几位翻译，谢谢所有的翻译们。
Clapping, yeah, okay. So then the last is thanks for the translators. Then the Chinese translator who is doing online translation, and also yesterday the American girl, and she translated very well, from Chinese into English, and then there's also other translators, yeah, maybe doing somehow into other languages. Thank you all.
我当然他第三嘛我个嘛的他这种个大家嘛你是留下，那刚把样那个有的，你打哭个有的，那也那搞了个送的去呢上面不共同，他这上面的呢上嘛了才让那么那些朋友作为monde有。
好。不再耽误大家的时间了，现在是印度时间晚上9点20分了。那相信大家都已经很累了，有的人可能现在腰酸背痛，但是大家都非常的认真与努力了感谢大家祝大家长寿健康幸福快乐。
So now it's too late. That's enough for today. Maybe you've been sitting here. Maybe now you are feeling, too problem. Maybe pain in your legs, and or you are feeling sleepy. Yeah. So then anyway, thank you very much. Wish you a good health and all that.
Thank you, Angwayan.
Now we dedicate the marriage.
好，进入回家的流程。
说那的当家的把耶，我那个没也为啥个让这个那方着这个，身边可怜着说给我的给我个说那一些做做。说那也是日中为当把年不多把手，刚热为过为健康子，盼望的我马连中的。
谢谢大家，大家晚安。
Good night. Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay. Santi soyonna chatonga so yang chi tawa chalandreonna nati soyore se kara so ti soyonna yang to de tokpa kan yong kayonna
明天下午啊，如果大家有时间，而且想要问一些问题的话，我的时间是方便，然后接下来就看大家的时间吧。
And what you say tomorrow afternoon, if you want to ask some questions, answers, then what you say for he is available. Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, tande indesha jot ma sona tande parsha inchi yore jai yore sama yore wa te top tik tan de shir jela so pa ga tata ga on trivia ga rambate ande mo ramo teacher yore samni ga ne kure what the chini de she yore
抱歉，今天忘记介绍这个荧幕上的色摩他的这个图案了。里面主要是介绍9柱心、6力以及4作意等等的关于这一方面的这个介绍呢，其实在英文里面也有，中文里面也是有的，大家可以去参考。
That what you says, there's a photo on his, that photo, and he saw it, and we don't have time. He didn't have time to explain it. This is like illustration, yeah, the 9 states of meditation and common body, and also we can see, this band, yeah, there's the zigzag band. There's should be 6. So this is symbolizing the 6 forces, 6 powers. Like 1, 2, like this, 6.
Oh, the Tawajiga Tawayo, the Samni Gumkang, Taretilla, Shakta Zondua, Shakta, Japanica, Transinica, Della Tenitani, Shan Gotka, Shanwate, Napore, Gopate Tire, Otaga Pejaneta, Shan got the Sendro, Janitria.
So then,
这个图案上我们就可以看到有一位比丘，表示他是观修奢摩他的行者。那比丘的手上有绳索跟铁钩，意味着正知与正念，透有正知与正念来断除昏沉跟掉举，以成就奢摩他的意思。
So then there's a monk, okay? Then you can see monk is the person who is practicing, the practitioner. Then he's holding like a rope and also a hook. So this symbolizes, these 2 antidotes, that's mindfulness and mental alertness, as antidote for dullness and agitation.
Oh, Parchingama, Samayara Perono.
So now,
大家上来，我们一起来合照。
Which is asking to, we can take a group photo, yeah?